was your age. Now, as much as I love sports and football, I had something else that made my eyes pop out of my head, that changed my voice, that made my face flush, that I got totally excited about because I loved books. I loved books. I love books. And I know there's a lot of readers in here today. When I said I love books, you're like, yeah, absolutely. But I know there's some of you, you're not readers. That's okay. And when I said, oh, I love books, you said, this guy got hit in the head too many times. And I understand that. I understand that. Because you're not going to love books until you read that one book that takes you away. That one book that's so good, you can't stop turning the pages until you're done and you finish and you go, wow. Wow, that's what that guy was talking about. That was awesome. That was awesome. And I will tell you that I get emails and messages on my website and on my Facebook page every day from students all over the country who will say to me, Mr. Green, I didn't read before. I never read a book before. I was supposed to. I said I did. But I never really read a book. But I heard you speak, or I'm an athlete and I picked up Football Genius, or Baseball Great, or New Kid, or Force Out, Mr. Green. I started to read it, and you do this thing with these short chapters, and I just kept turning the pages, and I read the whole thing. I read it in a week. I read it in 3 days. I read it in a day. I have so many kids tell me they've never read a book before. They picked up one of my books, and they read it in a day. And Mr. Green, I love that. I want to read more. That makes me feel great. I love it. The danger of what I'm saying is, and I hope every one of you, if you haven't picked up one of my books, I hope you'll pick one up and try it. I hope you pick one up and try it. Read 5 chapters. If you don't love it, this is what I want you to do. Put it down. Put it down. Don't keep reading a book if you start it. Give it 5 chapters. Give it a chance. If you don't love it, put it down. Unless it's a school assignment.